Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Tasha, and I'm back to give you yet another recap of BET Sunday Best, Season 9, Episode 9. Guys, we have made it. We have come to the end of the road. Finally, the competition is in our hands. But before we get to that, you know how it goes down, all right? Church announcements. This time, I just want to say thank you. Thank you guys for welcoming me back and being receptive. And we got down in the comments and we were commenting on different things. You guys were following me on Instagram and on Twitter. You guys are sharing the video. You watched the video. You liked the video. You subscribed to the channel. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys, all right? Now, I don't know what's going to happen after Sunday Best and everything. I would like to recap some other stuff, but I don't know what's going to be coming on. I don't watch a whole lot of TV like that no more. And if I do, I'm always late. So we just got to see what's going to happen, all right? But I do thank you guys for tuning in and for all that you've done, all right? So now let's get into the competition. Baby, it's our top 3 contestants. You got your boy Joshua Copeland. You got your boy Melvin III, and your girl representing for the ladies, Miss Tiffany Andrews, all right? Each contestant gets to sing twice tonight. They get to sing a song of their choice, and also they do an original piece that was written by Makiba Riddick Woods, all right? Before the contestants came out, though, gotta give shout outs because they had guest performance by Fantasia Barrino. Wait a minute, hold on, her last name ain't Barrino no more. I don't know what her last name is no more because she married, but Fantasia came out and she did her thing. Now, I don't know if this is an original song of hers or if it was a cover, but I think it's called Looking For You, and I got to find that. And maybe it's going to be on the new album. I don't know. She do got an album coming out, but we'll see about that too. But anyway, Fantasia did her thing. She always performs well. She presents well. She gives energy. I like how she always engages not only just with the audience, but she'll be engaging with the band, with her background singers, and shout out to her background singers. I'm talking about the 3 dudes that were sitting behind her because they was killing it. All right, I don't recall the last time I saw a singer who had all male background vocals and they was just doing their thing. But even the Sunday Best background vocalists, they've been killing it all season too. So that's no shade, no tea to them anyway, okay? Fantasia, you did an amazing job. I love you. Keep rocking, girl, and keep doing your thing. And I can't wait to see, but I can't wait to hear your album when it comes out. All right, now, so instead of just going through each and every single performance the way that it happened, we'll just talk about all 3 of the contestants and both of their songs together and the critiques and all that great stuff, all right? So we do have Joshua Copeland, who is going to start out. Then they give us Tiffany Andrews, and then Melvin Crispell. So that's the order that they went in on the show, but that's not how I'm going to talk about. I ain't going to talk about 6 performances by itself. I'm going to give you both performances back to back and give you my opinions. All right, you flowing with me? Good. Let's get into it. All right, Joshua Copeland was out first. Now, the first song that he chose to sing as his cover song was Tasha Cobb's I'm Getting Ready. I was a little nervous about this because, one, I've never heard a guy cover this song. So I was kind of wondering, Josh, how this gonna sound? Josh came out and did the song. He did an amazing job. Congratulations to you. Totally made it his own. I like having a guy's voice over this song. It was super dope. I mean, I'm not going to say this was out of his element because this is something that he chose. So he was comfortable enough with doing this song. But yeah, he did a great job. Made it his own. You had the ad-libs at the ending, almost gave us a praise break. They probably did have a praise break and they just edited it out because of time and all that stuff. But the judges were into it. They loved it. They even said that he's a packaged artist. He's ready to go. So that's kind of giving you a little insight into what the judges are thinking, about who might be winning this competition and everything, if it's totally in their hands, which is not. But anyway, Joshua did his thing. I loved it. Joshua snuck up on me. I am excited to hear an original album from Joshua, whether he wins or not, because I believe he's still going to make something out there. So I'm interested to hear, because I think he's going to give us, not just his traditional gospel churchy singing stuff, but he's definitely gonna probably throw in something contemporary in there, something probably with the R&B swag on it, because he does that so well, as we know. But I'm excited to hear what Joshua's gonna give us. Joshua's next song that he came out, his original song, was titled "Anything Is Possible." And during this episode, or during this time that they were preparing for this episode, the Sunday Best crew, Kirk and all of them, were able to fly out, a family member for each of the contestants. So for Joshua, his wife came out, Melvin's grandmother came, and Tiffany Andrews' mother slash auntie came to support her and just kind of lift up their spirits. It's the final competition show, so kind of just need that extra oomph to get them through to the finish line. All right, so Joshua's original song, like I said, is titled "Anything Is Possible," and he came out is strictly churchy. It's him. It's his take on traditional gospel, but it's not too traditional. I think there's some smidgets of contemporariness in there, and I'm a contemporary gospel lover. That's what I like. I do like my traditional gospel too. I don't listen to a whole lot of it, but I can appreciate it, and I think Josh is one of those people that I like hearing and seeing perform live. So even he does his album, I'm hoping that he also gets invited to like award shows and tribute shows, and maybe he might even come to my church and do lead praise and worship. That would be super dope. I like that. All right, but yeah, the judges again loved him. Good critiques all around. Fantasia said that he was really good, and she loved him as well. So Joshua, at this point, has kind of secured his spot in the finals. All right, so yeah, let's just move on, because now we got to talk about Tiffany Andrews. All right, so Tiffany Andrews chose her cover song, was titled "There's a Story Behind My Praise." Now I have never heard this song before, but I thought that she did really well with it. I enjoyed it. It was all about the lyrics for this song, not so much about the performance, because as Erica stated at the end of the song, we've heard her do better. But that doesn't mean that she was actually doing bad. What it is that, we're so used to Tiffany being up here that even if she falls down here, she's still in the land of excellence. All right, so she did really good. But as we saw all season long, the contestants, if you're having an issue with your confidence, it shows, and the judges can see it. If you're not trying to show it, they gonna pull it out of you. And her critiques just kind of were there, but they weren't all the way there. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't leave the stage after the critiques that she got saying, "I got this in the bag." Okay, and that was missing, and I was sad about that, because I didn't know where exactly we were going. Now they enjoyed it, they gave her good critiques and everything, but when it came to her original song, her title was "I Got Favor." All right, now when she performed the song, I liked it. Excuse me, I was surprised at the sound of the song, because it was upbeat and it seemed very contemporary, which was, I thought she was grooving with it, and like Erica said, she was swagging tea up on it. She was doing her thing. But when it came to her judging, Jonathan asked that dreadful question, "How do you feel about that?" And y'all know, I done told you this already. Whenever a judge starts off their critique with, "How do you feel? What do you think you did? How do you think you did with that?" It's not going to go the way that you want it to. And she was truthful. She was honest about it. I think maybe she should have lied. She should have lied and said, "Oh, I did good. I killed Daddy." Maybe it could have swayed the judge's decisions or something. Because even low key in her in her playback video when she was working in the studio, Makiba low key told us that Tiffany might be hard to work with. Tiffany go in there doing what she want to do. And might not take advice from those who know what they doing. I don't know. It didn't set well with me. And I just kind of knew at that point Tiffany sealed her fate and that she would be the one that be going home. But we'll talk about that in a minute, okay? Let's talk about Melvin Crispell III, all right? Melvin Crispell III came out, and his song choice was Wonderful Is Your Name, written by his daddy, sung by Hezekiah Walker. This is a bop. Everybody loves this. Even if you're like me, you didn't grow up in church, you don't know a lot about, gospel music, you know this song, all right? So he starts singing it, and I'm grooving with him. I'm singing too. But then all of a sudden, I was like, wait a minute. You're not giving it to me, Melvin. This the competition. So you need to be competing. This is not the time to have fun and be all sentimental about your daddy and stuff like that. I need you to be hit because Tiffany and Joshua are coming for you. All right. And so that first verse, he wasn't giving it to me, and so I'm chilling. But then, baby, all of a sudden, not Joshua, Melvin hit those that little scat section. That was it right there. I was like, okay. See, I should have trusted you. I should have known, Melvin, that you knew what you was doing. Instead of me having doubts and fears and all that stuff, I let you do you. You know what I'm saying? Because he had it. And when he had it, then we came back in. You woke me up this morning. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? And then he slowed it down at the end. I wasn't expecting that either. He gave it his all. We had a little moment, all right, on the show. I enjoyed it. I had a moment here at home. Melvin did his thing. Shout outs to you, brother. That's why I like you, Melvin. You did your thing. All right, Melvin's original song is titled Not the End of My Story. Y'all, if you didn't watch Sunday Best, you need to go back and watch this episode. There's not a whole lot that I can say about this. The lyrics of this song is what led this song. And I loved and I totally agree with what Jonathan McReynolds said at the end. Sometimes God needs a pure heart and a pure voice to simply get his message across. And that's exactly what Melvin gave us. It was beautiful. It almost brought a tear to my eye. Even when I watched it back the second time, I think I almost teared up again. It was amazing. I loved it. Melvin, you did good, son. I love you. That's why all my votes are going to you. I don't know how many times I can vote, but I'm going to be voting for you as many times as I can until they say you voted enough already, all right? So Melvin did his thing. The judges loved him. Melvin is he's amazing. He really is amazing. And he's done wonderful all season long. So now, of course, all the contestants have done their thing. The judges have said what they have had to say. It comes to elimination. And like I told you guys before, you figured it out. If you watched the show, you already know. Tiffany Andrews goes home. I know some of you are upset about that. I'm not upset. I might still be worried a little bit about Chelsea going home. But anyway, Tiffany, I'm conflicted. Maybe that's what it is. I'm conflicted because I don't know how I would be feeling if Melvin would have went home. A lot of people were expecting Josh to go home. As I was expecting Josh to go home. But I just kind of see week after week after week after week, Josh was doing his thing. The judges loved him. I don't think they really ever gave him a negative critique. So yeah, I don't know. Josh and Melvin are our top two. They are our finalists. They're the ones that we have to choose between and vote. So voting is on right now, guys. We have until Saturday, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time to cast your vote. I think you can vote more than once. I've voted more than once. But and you know who I'm voting for. I'm voting for Melvin. That's who I'm going with. And why am I voting for Melvin? Well, I told you in the beginning, I got to experience him personally. That didn't come out right. I mean, I got to see him perform, in real life and everything. And he just captivated me in the minute and 30 seconds that he sang then. So I just knew he was going to do good on this show. But I wasn't expecting everybody else to do good either. I will say that. So this was a good season. I enjoyed a lot of the contestants here. I really do hope that they come back for season 10. Okay, it just seems incomplete not to, you know, stop at 9, not do a season 10. You can do a season 10 and then stop, but you can't just stop at 9. Okay, and it feels a little weird having to judge the last two, Joshua and Melvin, on this final performance. I kind of want to hear them sing again and then we vote, but you know, they didn't ask me to be on the show like I've been saying all season. Maybe one season they'll ask me. Maybe one day they'll ask me to come. And then, you know, I can be like live in the audience. And then I can do a recap with Torrance Glenn. He's one of the producers of the show. And we can just talk about what's been going on and all that stuff. So that would be cool to happen. But yeah, you guys, it's time to get your votes going on, all right? Let's get out of our feelings. Like I said, Saturday, August 24th, that is the last day that you can vote. Got to do it before noon Eastern Standard Time. So if you're on the West Coast, you got to wake up. Wake up and get your votes in, all right, people? And we'll see what happens next week. All the judges are going to perform. I forgot who else is going to be there, but it's going to be an amazing show. And we'll talk about the final show next week, all right, guys? So go ahead, leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe, and we'll continue to do some more fun stuff here on Tasha TV. I love you guys. God loves you. I will see you next week for the final episode. All that jazz. I'm out. Go visit Marcus Diwali. He's funny. His jokes matter. Okay? I love you guys. Bye.